My name is Callie Nelson, and I'm the County Extension Coordinator here for the Alabama Cooperative Extension System in the Dallas County office. Look at Selma, it has such a rich history, everything from the Civil War to the Civil Rights, but for some reason lately it has not been able to move forward, and I think identifying some of those issues that are sort of holding that back really makes it real, not just only for me, but for the citizens that live here. Everybody wants a good quality of life. What we are finding is that there are segments of our population that are not prepared for the job force. They need workforce preparation, so therefore they're still like on the outside and not being able to take part in those jobs, and then they resort to violence and crime. Well, I have to tell you about a project that we did back starting in 2009 called Study Circles Project, and it was designed to address poverty. And I had gone and attended a conference and heard about a great way that communities could come together to look at their problems or their issues and work collaboratively to then come up with actions that they could do. And it was called Study Circles. It did not go after who we always saw at the table. We went and actually sought people at the grassroots level to bring them in, to have them to go through a 6-week process of how and what could they do to address poverty in their community. So that was how I first got started with this community work. And since then, I've been doing quite a few community forums, community roundtables. We've done study circles, community conversations, all to kind of like bring people together to talk about tough issues, and then what can they come up with as far as action plans that can actually be implemented by citizens. We found out that there were a lot of people that had the same interests, regardless of what the diversity was. Relationships were built. Even for myself, I now know people on all levels that I didn't know before, and they have the same interest, and that is seeing Selma move forward. One of the things they did was they established a walking trail and a playground area for their community. And they took an old football field that the county school system was no longer using, was able to get that leased to them for so many years. And so it's now real family friendly. They have places where people can go and get fit and healthy. So that's been really, really good. Now, the other thing that we've done, and that was turning the tide on youth violence. We kept hearing the word bullying, and seeing that was one way young people that had been involved in the study circle kept talking about how bullying was an issue. So what we did this past year, we put together a committee. Our committee, we sought some funds and was able to secure a small grant and put together an anti-bullying summit, which brought in about 200 people from the school systems within the city of Selma, but we also had a track for adults, for parents, as well as professionals, so they all could be on the same page. And that has really helped to direct where we're going to be going next. I would love to see where citizens are involved and that they know that they're going to have a say in how those particular issues are talked out or worked out or walked out. I can see people wanting to be involved, and I think just with more capacity building, I think people are then more apt to become involved.